Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, to see more about me, to see our products, to place an order, to sign up for a workshop, or to have to join my team. And I'd be happy to help you with any questions that you may have. You can leave me a message here, or you can go to my Facebook page, and it's just called Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, okay, on Facebook. So, okay, so this week I am doing the Trimming the Tree. I decided to do this week because this is the last chance you will have to order the dies that come with this set. You can either buy it as a bundle if you don't have the stamp set, or you can get the dies if you have the stamp set and would like the dies. This was part of the, what was it called, Partners, Perfect Partners. And they chose a few specific stamp sets that did not have dies to make dies for, and this was one. If you want to see the stamp set in person, it's on, if you have a catalog, it's on page 43. If you're looking online, just put in Trimming the Tree and it will bring those things up to you, okay? And Friday is the last day you'll be able to order the dies. So it'd be the dies or the bundle, okay? After that, just the stamps that will be available again as long through the end of April, when this catalog will be retired. Okay, so yesterday, and I realized I just took it out in the other room to work on something else, and I don't have it here, but I did make up a storyboard with these on my Facebook page where I introduced this set yesterday. That is available on my Facebook page. It's also available now on YouTube. I did download it or upload it, or the right term is, to YouTube. So you could look at that and you could see more. And these are the cards that I made related to that. Okay. And the papers I used with this are in the mini catalog, and they, see if I can remember the name, because my mind is like going a little bit blank, and I don't have my mini catalog here. They're in the mini catalog, and it was, I'm going to say the wrong name. I'm going to say that I had it right here too. Let me just see if I can find. I hope I can't find it right now. It's not Seasonal Foils, that's the big one, but this is they're all related. They're all like on the same page in the mini catalog anyway. So I'm sorry that I can write it down later, and when I put the description, the name will be there. Okay, so these were some, and and this tree is a 2 stamp set, tree, because in here you might be able to see it better. Like I have the lighter tree was for the main part, and then darker on the inside, and I'll be stamping a tree here in a moment, so you'll be able to see that better. But I really just kind of wanted to play a little bit and oh, excuse me, play a little bit, use a little bit of DSP with it. Okay, this is DSP up here, this is cardstock there, but this is DSP, and that's all DSP. Okay, so I was pretty happy with how those turned out. And then I got thinking, and I was like, you know, I really want to try. I've seen people do things where the card base and everything, you know, all the paper is white, and the only color is in the stamping. One second here. I'll set this here for a minute. It was fine till I started to talk, and now I want to cough. Okay, a drink of water there. Hopefully that will help. All right, so I have a couple that I made getting ready, but I thought, you know what, I wanted, because what I'm going to make is a little bit simpler than the ones I made in preparation. So I'm going to start with this first. And actually I may stamp, I think I'm going to stamp 2 different ones, because I'm going to do one where the outside, where the main part of the tree is Evening Evergreen, and one where it is Soft Succulent. So, and these papers are each 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. I'm going to, I just want to go up a little bit towards the top more, just so I can have room at the bottom to put a sentiment. So that's in the Soft Succulent. This is in the Evening Evergreen. Okay, put that to the side. And then I'm going to, this 2-step stamping means that you use 2 stamps on one. Now this, it doesn't match up perfectly, because it does leave some white, but I'm just trying to see here. I always have to kind of play around with it a little bit. So I put the Soft Succulent there, and so you can see it. It might not be quite as dramatic as when I do it over here, but there. Okay, I'll wipe these off before I make a mess. My chamois out here. All right, and then, see, they don't really line up 100% no matter what you do. And it can be a little more, sometimes it's easier than others to line it up. That's what I found anyway. I'm going to close these up before I put my finger or something else in it and get really upset with myself. And I'm going to do, this one I'm stamping. I'm just stamping today with this. I'm not going to, at least at this point, my plan is not to use any of the dies today. I did a little bit yesterday. I was thinking I might do more today, but I wanted to do this. And on Friday, when I do my fun fold, I'll do more. Okay, I'm doing a little with Daffodil Yellow. I'm just doing, and I got that in the wrong, where did I put it? Just realized there's some all around the star on here, and I don't want to have a mess all around the top of the tree. So try this again. There, it's a little better. I must have pressed it down in too hard when I did it before. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then I am going to use the cherry cobbler to put a little bit of a garland on these. The garlands for me is a little tricky. I have to try and make sure I've got a really light touch. I still got some on the side there. Okay, I'm going to try, hopefully I got this right, because I've had a little bit of trouble getting this inked up properly and not making a mess. There, yay, on the tree. And I think I got it again this time. There. It doesn't show up there. You can definitely see it better there than on here, but it's just the way it is. And I thought about doing some heat embossing, but honestly, I'm having a little bit of a rough time today. I'm just a little tired, and I'm not sure why. But I wanted to be able to share this with you guys. So there's that. Now, and I think I may use, I think I am going to do the little pail that it's going to sit in, and that's going to also be in cherry cobbler. So there. So really they're basically the same, just one's, you know, one the main tree's darker and the other it's a little lighter. Okay, so then I'm trying to decide what I want, what sentiment I want, and I just had brought over, maybe it's under here because I moved things. I had, oh, here it is, it fell on the floor. I brought over the Peaceful Deer. This was new last year, but they carried it over. And let me just see. I think I would like to say, let me try this. Will the sending fit? I can make sure I find it. It's not it. Everything's kind of flying around. Oh, here it is. I don't know why this seems to be flying all over in there. They instead of sticking like they should. But hey, once it happens. Now, and I'm not sure what color the best color is. Where did I have my scrap paper? Well, actually I did this earlier. I'm not going to say happy holiday. Well, I could have one happy. I think I want it in the dark green. That almost feels too much there. So I may do this one in red. That's what I think I'm going to do. Okay, let me try. Opened the wrong one. Evening Evergreen. So this one I think I'm going to say sending love and peace this season. That's nice. And I think I may say I think I want to say the same thing. I thought I might change to a different sentiment, but I think I'm going to just do both of these the same sentiments, just a little different. Just the coloring a little different on it. Hopefully I don't mess this up. There. So there's that. And what I'm calling this Trimming the Tree in White, because for my paper it's all white. So I'm just going to, oh, I got a little, that's okay. Actually, you know what I might also do? Let me see if I can make this work to kind of, I have a few stray marks on there. Whoa. I'll bring a little more color in also. Where did I put that over here? There's one. Here it is. Let me just, where's my, oh, I just had it a minute ago. I found the thing for the paper. Lights Aglow. That's these papers on these. Lights Aglow is the name of that DSP. Oh, I knew I had it here somewhere and I couldn't find it when I wanted to tell you before. So, okay, let me see here. I'll move these for a minute so I can test this out. There's that one. And then this one, I just want to see what just make sure. Now, what if I did them, both of them? That one, just for the heck of it, although it probably should be a different color. I'm going to do that. Yeah, no, just was interesting. I decided to see. All right, I think I want to do this one. And I made a mess down on this side. Okay, move these to the side and get my chamois here. I'm off camera with my chamois just over to the side. So just trying to, okay. And where's my, before I pick up those white, again, I want to just make sure my hands as clean as possible. Okay. Let me just, before I do that, like that. Oh. There. And I may try a second one right up here, second row. It just looks like it should go behind it, but I don't want to get it into the, let's see, can I? It'll go, is it gonna go? Yeah, I think I got it. There. And then try this other side. Okay, that's gotta go. All right, try this again. See here. It's not the best way to do it, but let's see if I can get this. There, good enough. Whew. I don't know. Do another there. Maybe I will do a third one. Oop, I want this extra. Right there. Enough. Okay, there, I feel better. There, I like that one better. Yeah, a little better. That's a little better. So I think I'm gonna leave this one this way and that one that way. So just a little interesting. I hadn't really done that before. It was not necessarily my plan, but so they aren't exactly alike, and so that's okay. And they already had different colors, but whoops. So, all right. So really, for the most part, I really wanted to do stamping and just kind of show a type of stamp, ink, and paper that doesn't take a lot of supplies. Oops. Just realized it opens this way. So this would go. And so this, I just going to put this on a white card base. Okay, and I have another white card base here somewhere because I had two of them. So what did I do with it? All right. My cat came in to see me, begging for food. All right, take a breath. Did I put it in here and just didn't realize it? I may have. Oh, I think I did. There it is. So I want to show you two ways. What is that? You can do it flat, So with whatever your favorite adhesive is, I'm going to grab one of my silicone mats and just put some glue on the back of this. So if you want tape runner or glue or whatever you like. Okay. So this has just, and how that kind of can even dress it up just a little, just having that, just one layer on there. And this one, just to show a little, make it a little, another thing you could do is use dimensionals. You can put more or less on if you like. I like to do at least the 4 corners and the center. Sometimes I do some more. All right, here it is. This doesn't want to come off. Oh, the center is still there. There, I've got them all off. Now, I don't know what is going on there. It looks a little. Is that. So you could leave it just like that. See how it just gives a little more. So the card bases are, this is just a typical card base, okay? It's 8.5 by 5.5. 8.5 scored at 4 1/4 by 5.5, okay? And same with this. 8.5, 5.5 this way. 8.5 scored at 4 1/4, 5.5 this way. The front pieces are, so before I say that, when it's folded, this becomes then 4 1/4 by 5.5. So all I did was I made this piece a 1/4 inch smaller, 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And how much difference it makes just having that extra sheet as opposed to just stamping it directly onto the card, which maybe I should do that also, just to kind of give you ooh, I don't know what's on there. Something's on there. So this is not the best card base, but I'm going to use it. And I'll just show you the difference here. So, which I didn't think about. I should have done that, had that set to go like that. But that's okay. We'll do it now. And not that there's anything wrong. You can do it this way too. So this, one more way that you could do a similar card. Okay, so wait, where's my, just want to wipe this off a little. And okay, and then put my little Daffodil Delight star up at the top. This little, whoop, well, it's down a little more than it should be. That's okay. Here, let me just, no, sugar pie. Let me just see something here. How does it look if I do this and this? I don't know if I can make it look right. Let me try it one more time. This way. No, let's try it again. I'm just playing around here now to see if I can make it work. better if I just, that's how I'll do it. Okay, so this is what I'll do. This is what I did to make it just a little. I'm just going to put some color just on, like about the top half of that. Because when I tried to do it totally over, it was too dark. Well, it's okay. It's not great, but that's better than a big empty space there. I do have I don't have it here, but I do have a marker. I can maybe smooth that out a little bit. Okay, whoops. And then I wanted to do the garland on the trees. Light hand, Sonia, see if you can do this again. I think so. What's this here? There. Okay. Oh, and I got, just hit a little on my thumb and I got it right there. Oh, well. All right. So, maybe I'll do this. So crazy. The crazy lady is here today. Whoop. So I thought this would end up being fairly quick, and I'm making it into more than it should have been, but that's okay. Oh, Sonia. I'm going to do this way. I should have just hit this. I didn't realize it wasn't all the way over. There we go. Good enough. It's not perfect. Oh, there's another spot. I'm going to leave it. I can't take this. I'm trying so hard. This is not the best day for me, as you can see. All right, so then I'm going to put the sentiment. Okay. All right. Now that I made a little bit of a mess there, I can, you know what? I just wanted you to see the differences, so I can actually I can redo something like this and put it over the top if I want to. Oops, I did that wrong. I wanted to show you. Okay, wait a minute. So there's that. So here's just the card base, stamped directly onto the card base. Okay. Here is it's stamped onto another piece and it's just glued on. Here it's stamped onto another piece and it's popped up with dimensionals. So each one is pretty, and you can leave it just like this. Or if you do have bling, some bling, you can add bling on your trees. Okay? So just showing you that you don't necessarily have to have all the different bells and whistles and, you know, all the doodads and all that. It's fun if you do. I love my glitz and glitter there. Okay? So but that's just to show you, you don't have to have scads and scads of stuff if you don't want it. There's a lot of us like that, right? So then I wanted to show you, so here's these. I'll put these right over here. And then I got thinking, there's a couple things I wanted to try, just stepped up a little. This paper here is in the mini catalog. That is the white velvet paper. And look, you can stamp on it. Now, yes, because it's the velvety texture, it's maybe not as clear. And I did do a different, but you can see it's not as clear as if it's on just plain paper, cardstock. But you can stamp on it. Then this paper happens to be some white glimmer paper that was left over from some previous years. And I stamped directly on there. This I did the darker, so I did the evening evergreen for the main part of the tree, and I did the soft succulent, and it looks like there's snow, like kind of like they're out in the snow, that there's snow over it. So I thought, wow, I just wanted to try it because people had said, oh yeah, you can stamp on different types of the card of the papers that they have. So then I got thinking, okay, what else can I do that might be a little different? And I thought, what if I added a piece that was embossed? And this one's a little smaller, of course, than those, but this is the same size as these papers. It's 4 by 5 1/4. And then I embossed that, and then I stamped on this, and I actually popped each layer up. Used dimensionals on, you can see them right there. I used dimensionals on the embossed piece and dimensionals on the plain piece. And these I did put bling on. And I may very well put bling on these other ones as well. But today my purpose was to show you that you don't have to have all that if you didn't want it. Okay, so let me just kind of move these so you can see all of them maybe. Put these 3 like this over here. There. And hopefully, does everything show up? This can come over a little more so you can see all of them. There, like that. There. There, so I think you can see all of them now. All right, so what do you think? This for me was a little bit of a challenge to be able to really just see what I could do with the white, doing it just white on white, and the only color being what we stamp on it. So I hope you might give this a try and maybe play with some other types of paper that we don't always think about stamping on, like I did with this card. Okay. All right. So on Friday, I will be on my Facebook page at 1:45 with a fun fold with this set, and hope you might be able to join me then. And hope everyone has a great week. And remember, if you are interested in the bundle, which would include the bundle or the dies. The bundle includes the stamps and the dies. But say you may already have the stamp set, or you think, well, let me just get the dies now because they're going to be gone. Anyway, Friday the 30th, which is this Friday, is the last day that you can order the bundle or stamp, or wherever you want it. As I said, just the dies. The stamp set stays until the catalog retires the end of next May. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. If this is something you want, don't hesitate or you're going to miss out. Okay, all right, so I hope everyone has a good week, and until we meet again, my friends, happy crafting. I just almost forgot. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. And if you did like this, if you would give me a thumbs up, I would also appreciate that. Comments are welcome. We just try to be kind to each other. Excuse me. My cough got me one more time. Okay, my friends, now I am finished. Happy crafting, my friends. Bye-bye.